Today, we are about to unlock a vault of knowledge that has been buried right beneath your feet, hidden in plain sight by a world that wants you to look everywhere for healing except the ground you walk on. We live in an era where we are told that every cure must come in a plastic bottle from a pharmacy. But have you ever stopped to wonder how humanity survived for thousands of years before the first laboratory was ever built? Today, Nature Lost Vault is stripping back the veil on 5 weeds that you likely kill every Sunday, but one of them has the power to restart your respiratory system in an emergency, and another can literally turn dead soil into a gold mine of nutrients. But before we dive into the dirt, I need to warn you. The information in this video is something the multi-billion-dollar chemical industry doesn't want you to master because self-sufficiency is the ultimate threat to their bottom line, so pay attention to every word because one day this forgotten wisdom might be the only thing standing between you and a crisis. We begin with the most common nuisance in your garden, a plant most people spend hundreds of dollars trying to eradicate with toxic sprays. You see it crawling between the cracks of your driveway, but ancient healers called it the blessed vegetable because it holds a secret that modern science is only now beginning to admit. Purslane is the only land plant on Earth that contains higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids than many fish oils, making it a literal brain booster and heart protector growing for free in your backyard. It tastes slightly lemony and salty, a physical sign of the intense mineral density it pulls from the earth. Yet we are conditioned to call it trash. But as powerful as Purslane is, the real suspense begins with our second plant, the dandelion. While suburban homeowners obsess over its yellow flowers, they are missing the true miracle hidden in the deep taproot. This root possesses a unique chemical profile that can trigger a total liver detoxification in as little as 48 hours. And cutting-edge oncology research is now exploring how this weed can stimulate the immune system in ways synthetic drugs simply cannot. Why were we taught to hate this plant? Because a man who can heal himself from his own lawn is a man who doesn't need to buy a subscription to health. Now, let's move to a plant that serves as nature's band-aid, known as plantain. I'm not talking about the banana-like fruit, but the low-growing broadleaf herb with stringy veins that survives even in the most compacted soil. If you are ever deep in the woods and suffer a venomous sting or a jagged wound, this plant is your first and last line of defense. Because it contains allantoin, a sulproliferin that triggers skin regeneration at 3 times the normal rate, while simultaneously drawing out toxins. This is the lost lore that every village elder once knew, but was erased by the convenience of the modern world. But now, we reach the most controversial and terrifying twist in this journey. Have you ever encountered the stinging nettle? Most people run from it because of the painful chemical burn its tiny needles deliver. But in the world of the vault, we know that nature protects its most valuable treasures with the sharpest guards. The formic acid and massive mineral content inside this plant are a miracle for chronic joint pain and arthritis, offering a natural alternative to painkillers that destroy the kidneys. Yet we treat it like a villain. But wait, because the number one lifesaver on our list is something even more profound, a plant known as mullein. Wheat its soft velvet-like leaves that feel like wool. This plant is often found in the harshest, driest wastelands because nature designed it to be the lung saver. Whether it's chronic asthma, deep congestion, or a respiratory infection, the smoke or tea from these leaves has been used for millennia to clear the bronchial tubes and restore breath to the breathless, yet we rip it out and throw it in the compost. Now, it is time to reveal the 3,000-year-old golden secret that connects all of these. The secret is that these weeds are not your enemies. They are soil doctors. They only appear when your land is sick, working tirelessly to pull specific minerals from deep underground to the surface to heal the earth for future generations. When you kill the weed, you kill the cure for both the earth and yourself. Every free gift from nature is a treasure beyond price. And once you learn to see your backyard as a pharmacy instead of a chore, you become truly free. If you want me to do a deep dive into the specific preparation and vault recipes for these plants, comment the word vault below. Because as long as you possess this ancient knowledge, you are never truly helpless. This journey has only just begun, and inside the Nature Lost Vault, there are thousands more secrets waiting to be unearthed. That will change the way you see the world forever. Subscribe and join the mission to reclaim the wisdom that time tried to bury.